So it seems like Kris Tyson, who last year transitioned from a man to a woman, seems like he is in the limelight again and creating a huge uproar on social media, which is potentially putting MrBeast again in a very vulnerable position. So we all know it started when Kris Tyson, who was always featured in MrBeast's videos as basically MrBeast's best friend and once a man, who was a fairly outgoing character who also had a wife and a child, but as the years went on, things changed and Kris started to transition and started to look like a lady, and also changed his name from a Kris with a C to a Kris with a K. Well, news has come out the last day that he's been messaging underage minors, which is honestly absolutely disgusting. So it all started when Drama Alert tweeted out saying Kris Tyson from MrBeast is being accused of talking to minors. 2 videos over the last 30 days outline an alleged sexual inappropriate relationship with a minor that started with the minor at age 13, with plans to meet up with the same minor at age 16. Kris Tyson, who now goes by Ava, has yet responded to these allegations. Now, Kris did respond to the person Lava over on Twitter back in May 9th, 2018, saying, "I posted some fire nudes for you, please no share." He then also responded saying, "But not $5, pathetic, joking," with a kiss emoji. Lava then responded saying, "Wait till my Twitch revenue comes in," with a wink face. There's certainly something going on here. Now, as you can see from the photo, Kris and Carl, which people used to think Carl was a little bit dodgy due to the Carl effect, also gets the blame for turning Kris into what he is today. But this is the photo with the apparent victim, Lava, which they have officially met before.
This ain't true. And this screenshot is Kris Tyson talking one-on-one with him. And at this point, he would have been 16. And here we go. Here is the picture of them meeting up together. I'm gonna censor his face. And as you can see right there's Carl right there. There's Kris Tyson right there. Kris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college. And of course, the moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary, because there's RV parks, there's the Walmart parking lot, there's plenty of areas you can go, instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area. So the real question is, if he was talking to Kris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women, since he was 13 years old and Kris Tyson was in college, why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods in this secluded area? And then he met up with him like 2 days later, like the picture was posted.
Now, in my opinion, Kris, he's always left MrBeast in a very vulnerable position, quite frankly. A 50-50 win-lose, due to getting hate no matter what MrBeast decides. Last time, he decided to support Kris rather fast, replying on Twitter, showing his support. However, this time, as of yet, he has said nothing and remained silent. However, a former employee of MrBeast, Jake the Viking, did speak out, and it's actually quite crazy what he says. He says he want to talk all that shit, but now look, boom. And Jake didn't stop there. He said, while we're at it, Kris should have told everyone how the girl he was snapping that sent him his first ever pair of Gucci slides. And then again, Jake just does not stop. Kris Tyson deleted all tweets over a month ago and then tweeted saying Jimmy knew. He then also responded to a tweet saying, "But wait, there's more," which Breaking GNN tweeted out saying Kris Tyson, an employee of MrBeast, who is best known for being trans and bullying Lolicon from Shadman, has been caught sexually messaging a different 14-year-old shared by the 14-year-old's Snapchat conversation between the victim and Tyson in 2019. Roll the video. Now, Keemstar went ahead and also tweeted saying he got connected with MrBeast to Lava, the alleged Kris Tyson groomed victim. Lava spoke to Keemstar saying, "I was not groomed by Kris Tyson." Lava also responded saying, "I did not meet Kris Tyson by myself. I met Kris and the MrBeast crew with my family present. Lava, I ran a Discord with Kris Tyson when I was 13 and edgy inappropriate jokes were said. That's it." And then the Quirtin tweeted saying MrBeast co-host trans Kris Tyson outed for sending messages to a 13-year-old. Not one single article. None. Lava then responded defending Kris saying he didn't send me sexual messages. And then Lava did also tweet again saying, "Can you guys help me counter all these lies? Chris's messages to me were sent in public Discord servers / groups, but everyone is framing it as if it is one-on-one." Lava then followed up saying, "I didn't take a camper van to meet up with Kris. I was on a vacation with my family and stopped by my family present and said hi. Why are you guys making up lies?" Now, Kris has gone ahead and deleted all of his tweets. Screams fishy to me if you're an innocent guy, and never tweeted anything inappropriate. However, we know things stay on the internet forever, and some of the tweets people have posted what Kris has said in the past is actually quite disturbing. Nick Merckx weren't afraid to share his opinion either on Kris. He tweeted yesterday saying, "You should be ashamed of yourself, leaving behind your wife and child to play pretend. One day you'll wake up and realise what you've done." Keemstar also revealed saying Kris Tyson supported the cartoon CP artist Shadman that drew my daughter at age 8 in a sexual manner. This is a known fact. Privately, me and Kris Tyson even had a conversation about this roughly a month ago, as it still upsets me. This is not misinformation, this is a fact. And this is on a Reddit. While there is a lot of transphobic bullshit that should be debunked, Kris Tyson was still a massive Shadman fan, even commissioning art from him, which made a cameo in one of MrBeast's videos. She is not as clean as a lot of y'all would like her to be. Someone responded saying, "This is just misinformation. There's no evidence she commissioned this piece."
In 2018. In the same year,
This guy Beast came out and said Ava is a great father to his 2-year-old boy. Or her, whatever the fuck. That's what he said on Twitter. To me. This character, man. I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how much money you got, how much power you think you got. Dog, I like, if we were in person, I'd grab him by his neck. Don't speak to me that way. Are you out of your mind? He's got his 2-year-old boy in heels that fit. There's a concern here. And if there isn't for you, then you are part of the problem. It's not okay, it's not healthy. It's weird now.
Now the question is, Kris has to speak out about this, surely. Not one of the MrBeast team have addressed any issues. Only Jake the Viking, a former employee, coming forward saying there's more victims and MrBeast knew about all this. There has to be some sort of issue addressed, as I really don't think this is just going to blow over. Could this be the end for MrBeast and his career?